Around the world and across Nigeria. If you just joined us, you're still on to Enterprise Morning, reaching you from Enterprise Television. Let's get to our conversation for this morning. Justice Rahman Oshodi of the Lagos Special Offences Court dismissed an application by former CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele challenging the court's jurisdiction.
And the judge ruled that the court had jurisdiction over counts 8 to 26, but not over counts 1 to 7. Dismissing the later, Emefiele and his co-defendant Henry Omoile are facing 26 counts related to misuse of office, resulting in significant financial losses.
Emefiele's lawyer, Olalekan Ojo, SAN, argued that the alleged offences occurred outside of Lagos and were not within the court's jurisdiction. He claimed the charges violated the Nigerian constitution and emphasized that the Lagos state law could not apply to actions outside its territorial reach.
EFCC counsel Rotimi Oyedepo, who is a senior advocate of Nigeria, contended that the crimes were financial in nature and fell within the EFCC's jurisdiction. He presented evidence showing that Lagos was the appropriate venue for the trial, refuting the obligations or the objections by Emefiele's legal team.
Justice Oshodi scheduled further trial dates for February of 24th and 26th, 2025. We have with us, joining us virtually from Lagos State, Nigeria, barrister Jimmy Abia. He is a barrister, law and public affairs analyst. Good morning to you, barrister Jimmy Abia.
Good morning, barrister Jimmy.
Good morning. Good morning. My pleasure to be with you.
Thank you so very much. So let's get to the crux of the matter. Who are you for in this particular case? Because this is your area of forte. Are you for the counsel to barrister to Godwin Emefiele or for the EFCC? Because both, of course, understand the law, but I'd love to have your take. Who are you siding for?
Okay, well, I'll just say that personally I have no dog in the fight, apart from the fact that we must all support any fight against corruption that is well positioned, that is appropriately taken by the government, appropriately and correctly taken by the government. I mentioned that, particularly because even if you're going to fight corruption, you must do that in line with the law. So apart from the fact that we have to support the fight against corruption, I have no dog in the fight. I do not particularly support any of the parties. So I'd rather take it from the legal perspective and look at the legal issues arising therefrom. On the issue of jurisdiction, it is tried in law that jurisdiction is the foundation upon which any matter can actually be instituted and be tried in court, in any court. So jurisdiction is fundamental to any matter, and in particular there is what is called the territorial jurisdiction. And there is also the jurisdiction according to the subject matter. Now, in this matter, I think two of them have come into play. Like, first of all, whether it is within the territorial jurisdiction of the court in Lagos, because the CBN headquarters is headquartered in Abuja, and you would assume that the central bank governor would have acted while in his office in Abuja, and these activities would have been carried out in Abuja, or any other part of the country if it's not carried out in Lagos. Question for evidence. Then the second part is whether the Special Offences Court in Lagos, which I think is a state court, under the state High Court, also has jurisdiction to try it, being that these are offences, these are federal offences, offences which border on matters which exist only in the exclusive legislative list. So these are the particular issues, that arose that I think would have arisen in that matter. Of course, I've not read the full ruling, but these are the issues I think, would have arisen in that matter, for determination. which the court actually determined, on one hand. Yeah.
Yeah, because
thank you, Barrister Jimmy. Now let's look at this other part, which is not really, they did not actually give more details about it, but I'd like you to throw more light on it. Now, this is about his co-defendant, that's Henry Omoile. He is standing trial for related charges with Godwin Emefiele, including the unlawful acceptance of gifts. You are a barrister, and other persons would definitely get to assume office as assistants, like in the office of accountants and co. Now, can you throw more light on unlawful acceptance of gifts if you are occupying a public position? How is that a crime?
There's no, I do not know, maybe it exists or not, but I do not know any offense, known to law that is called in our laws. It might be ethically wrong, it might be morally wrong, but I do not know of any such existing in our laws. I stand to be corrected though. However, under the code of conduct and for public officers, and then civil service rules, you should not ordinarily allow gratification or bribery. When it gets to that point, indeed it's an economic crime, also included in various economic and financial crimes laws, within Nigeria. If it amounts to bribery, if it makes a public officer, to do things in one way or the other that he wouldn't have done those things, then it would amount to a crime, and in that sense, be punishable under those laws where which it comes under. But simply accepting gifts, it's not on that. It doesn't exist in our laws. In some other countries, yes, it may exist. To just accept gifts, could be unlawful acceptance of gifts. But I do not know of any such law in Nigeria. There must have been something else in addition to that, which would make it a crime. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Jimmy. Before we get over to my colleague, I want you to throw more light on subsection 36, subsection 12 of the Nigerian Constitution, where Ojo had contended that the charges violated in section 36, subsection 12 of the Nigerian Constitution, asserting that the actions of Emefiele is alleged to have been committed and they were not legally organized offenses. Now, can we know the difference between legally organized offenses and offenses that are not legally recognized, legally recognized offenses and offenses that are not legally recognized?
Yes, I wanted to chip that in. It's actually legally recognized.
Yes.
Yeah, our laws, the Constitution, the provision of the Constitution, is very clear that no person can be punished for an offense which is not stated in the law, and its punishment, it defined in the law, stated, defined, and its punishment also provided in a written law, not just the Constitution, but other laws. So that's the provision of Section 36 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So any contention in that regard is proper. That if an offense is not recognized under any law and is not punishable under any law, you cannot charge someone for that offense. You cannot prosecute someone for that in court for that offense. That is our law in Nigeria. In some other jurisdictions, some other countries, it might differ. I do not know for certain. But in Nigeria, the provision is simple and straightforward that you cannot punish someone for an offense which is not stated and the punishment recognized in a written law. Indeed, it has to be a written law. So it cannot also be a verbal law. It cannot also be just immorality. It must be in a written law. So that's the foundation of our jurisprudence, of our criminal jurisprudence in Nigeria. So they are right in contending that. But the other question would be whether, with the facts are available, whether it is correct, it is true that these offenses alleged are not stated, defined in a written law as claimed or as alleged or as disputed by the legal counsel in that case.
All right, let's get back to the territorial jurisdiction of whether the council to Emefiele or the EFCC are right or wrong. But I would love you to maybe take your look on this particular matter. It is published by the Legal Standpoint, by the way, and it's a case between Patrick Njoven and ORS versus the state 1973. It reads, "It is well settled the principle of law that where several elements of a crime are committed in different states, or where several offenses are committed in different states, any of the state high court in those states has the jurisdiction to try the matter." Now, this is a reference. So why is it difficult for the council to Emefiele to understand that this is something that is being established, and for the justice to have its case in this particular matter?
Until we read, in detail the ruling, and also read the objection brought to jurisdiction, the written brief, in support of the objection to the jurisdiction brought by the council, you can't see for certain. It might be tricky to, go in one line or the other. Why I say so is, first of all, the matter is still subject to appeal. That particular issue, that particular subject matter is still subject to interlocutory appeals. It's also then again. Secondly, if you also look at the issue in Jovent, you'll see that what they're saying is, if different offenses have been committed in different states, that any of the states, if you look at that ruling, what it creates is an ease of trial in situation, so that you don't have to take this person to this court to try the one in this state, then take him to the other state, assuming he commits a crime that borders on several states. That's what that case is stating. But the question is, in the case of Emefiele, was the offense alleged even committed? The question is, was it even committed in Lagos? Because there's a difference between saying if an offense is committed across several states, and saying and whether if any element of the offense or any aspect of the offense was even committed at all in Lagos where it is being tried, so that is another aspect to it. So yes, the decision in that case, in that locus classical states, but the question is, does it apply on all fours with this matter before the court? It remains to be seen. When we have looked at the document before the court and the ruling of the court, that's when we can actually determine it, decide for ourselves one way or the other. And then don't forget that the matter is still in court, and the court will still, maybe a higher court will still decide it one way or the other.
Okay, yes. Thank you.
You look, of course, the case is still within the jurisdiction of the court. You, with your experience, you've been there for a very long time. You've practiced for a very long time. How bad is this situation for Emefiele? When you take a look at it, of course, without having the dog in the game, how bad is the situation for Emefiele when you look at this particular case?
Oh well, how bad it is for him is that the matter is in court, and he has to have his day in court. That's how bad it is. He has. I mean, if he had no matter in court, he would have been relaxing at home. Not having to pay lawyers, not having to come before the court, for trial. So that's how bad it is for him. Now, on his question of his guilt or otherwise, that remains, for the court to determine. I mean, it's left for the court to determine. But don't forget that this president, even in his speech, his interview, has referenced that case and wants it to get to conclusion. I think he also has some axe to grind with the former CBN governor. So the government will make sure that the authorities prosecute it to a logical conclusion. But my question, my position is simply that whether it will go one way or the other will now depend on whatever the court decides. Whether the government has the will, to try him, to prosecute him, and do all that. We've seen that the government is determined, to follow through with the trial. At least for now, that the government is interested in going through with the trial. But the other aspect of it is whether they will succeed. That remains for the court to say.
Okay, thank you. Talking about if they would succeed, now I want to bring forth Ojo, that is the person that is representing Godwin Emefiele, and the AFCC counsel, that is Rotimi Oyedepo, who is a senior advocate of Nigeria. Now, looking at these two barristers with their representing two different counsel, how well do you think they are well grounded in the knowledge of this case, looking at how Ojo is presenting a jurisdiction issue and Oyedepo is arguing that the alleged crimes were economic and financial in nature, which fall within the EFCC's jurisdiction? Now, how well can we say these two men understand it better? And if you're to advise Ojo, who is the counsel for Godwin Emefiele, how well will you advise him to portray and push this matter forward so as to get justice for Godwin Emefiele?
Okay, the competence of the two lawyers is not in question. Although, by our ethics, I'm not meant to be, commenting on that. But let me just say clearly, for the mere fact that these are recognized people who have done several, they are specialists in criminal trials, they are specialists in that aspect. For Rotimi Oyedepo, he's not in doubt, he's a senior advocate of Nigeria. For Joe also, it's not in doubt, he has handled many high-profile criminal matters, with success in a lot of them. So their competence as legal practitioners and lawyers and people in handling criminal trials is not in question at all. It's not in question at all. But what you would expect for the defense, for the defense, of course, the applicant in this case, who happens to be the defense, saying that questioning the jurisdiction of the court. What you would expect is that in the light of this ruling by the court, they may wish to appeal it further on that, appeal that matter, on that issue of jurisdiction, if they do have a solid belief and they have a solid belief in what they presented before the court, they can go forward and say, look, we are not very happy, we are not convinced with the ruling of this court, of the court of first instance. We want a superior court, an appellate court, to look further into this matter and determine it one way or the other.
All right, very well. Just before we let you go, Jimmy Abia, well, I'd love to ask you, don't you think this issue with Godwin Emefiele is giving the dog a bad name just to hang it? Of course, truth be told, he has, of course, the case is still in court, to be decided by the court. But we have a laundry list of other notable currently serving politicians and those running agencies in Nigeria. Yahaya Bello was just let off the hook, of course, 100 billion on one side, 80 billion on the other side. Abu versus FRN is still there. Why do you think the government is not pursuing all the cases, but rather narrowing it on Godwin Emefiele?
Yes, you can't say yet, conclusively, at least, that it's all about giving a dog a bad name, you know, in order to hang it, because unless you know you have, you know, full information about the facts, you know, full information, not just partial information, but full information at the time it was the offense we allegedly committed or we are not committed, you know, you will not be too sure. So it is the court that will determine all that. But what I'm saying in essence is, yes, like I mentioned earlier, it seems that the government is very interested in this case. Having the president, you know, mention it, albeit tacitly in his interview, that shows that there's interest, you know, of the government in it. You know, also having other public officials of government, you know, talking about it, and then the way they have faced the prosecution of Emefiele, you know, have shown that they are interested. The government is interested, very interested in this case, and I think maybe some other things must have affected it, like what happened before the 2023 elections, and a number of other factors, you know, might have influenced this. But that is not for us to conclude. I want to only focus majorly on the issues, the legal aspect, and with the matter in court. Now, if even if the government decides not to try, you know, other, which would be bad morally, you know, morally speaking, that the government has decided not to prosecute or to, you know, go with this sort of seriousness that have approached Emefiele's matter. But the important point is that if an offense is committed, it doesn't stop the court from, you know, imposing punishment, you know, if an offense is found to have been committed in this matter. It doesn't stop the court that other matters have not been prosecuted to logical conclusion. The mere fact that an offense has been committed in this one is enough for the courts to, convict and sentence.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much. We truly do appreciate you.
My pleasure.
Okay.
All right, people, that's just about the time we have for this discussion. I'd love to believe you enjoyed our show just like we did here. Please, you can check up on us. You can always find and reach us at enterprisetvnews.com. And also, you may like, comment, and follow us on all our social media platforms at Enterprise TV7. I am Henry Ikwibike.
And I'm Choma Okoya.
Thank you for watching. I will see you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.